it's my turn for assembly this week, so I thought that as it's Black History Month and also one of our school rules is kindness, I'd try and join the two of those together, and I'd invite some of my friends from around the school who don't often get a chance to speak to you all to maybe share some of their favourite stories or just parts of their favourite stories or poems. So I'm going to start, and I've chosen this story here, Amazing Grace. And I know some of you are going to be really familiar with this story because sometimes we study it in our classes. And I'm just going to read the first page and I'm going to tell you why I love it so much. So, this is about Grace, and there we can see Grace on there. Grace was a girl who loved stories. She didn't mind if they were read to her or told to her or made up in her own head. She didn't care if they were from books or TV or in films or on the video or out of Nana's long memory. Grace just loved the stories. And after she'd heard them, or sometimes while they were still going on, Grace would act them out. And she always gave herself the most exciting part. I love stories too, and I love acting out. So I thought I'd just show you some of these pictures here. Here we go. Some of you had been looking this week at Anansi the Spider. There's Anansi the Spider-Man there. That's Grace being Anansi the Spider. And here we've got her hiding in the wooden horse at the gates of Troy, and all kinds of stories that she's acted out. And what I love about that is I can see that you are acting out stories, either films that you've seen or books that you know, or the story in your class, and I can see you acting them out in the playground with your friends, and it's such incredible fun. So now I'm going to let you hear from some of our other friends from around the school. See you soon.
Hi guys, good afternoon. Some of you may know me, some of you may not know me, but I am Miss Noonan, and I have brought a book here today about a lady who is very courageous, very determined, called Mary Seagull. Now this is one of my favourite stories and one of my most inspiring ladies to do with Black history. And I was reading this week with a Mel in Year 6. So I thought I'd introduce to him one of my favourite stories. And she was a nurse who helped many sick and injured soldiers, originally from Jamaica. Her mum was also a nurse, so Mary's mum had inspired her to become a nurse. What I would like to do is read you one of my favourite parts of the story, and I hope perhaps what I read will encourage you to come and get this book, because I think Miss Kroll has got about 2 or 3 copies of this, so there's no excuse. You can come along, you can come and read it. And then if you have, what I'd love for you to do is come up and tell me, and you see me all over the place, in the playground, in the school, and I want you to stop me and tell me your most favourite part in this story, because I'd love to hear it. Okay? Mary said, I will ask the officers if I can become a nurse. The officers lived far away in London, so Mary sailed to London to see them. So imagine she's got on a boat all the way from Jamaica, and she's gone to London to ask the officers, can she become a nurse? She couldn't just be a nurse, she had to ask. And they said to her, we don't want your help, said the officers, go away. But Mary, being Mary, was very determined, and she said, do you know what? I'm not going to give up. They need me, and they don't even realise that they need me. She put on her blue bonnet with her red ribbons and then sailed to Turkey. So she's gone from Jamaica, she's gone to London, and now she's gone to Turkey. Now I don't know about you, but that's a lot of travelling on a boat all the way just to become a nurse. And they told her no. But you know what? She didn't stop. She carried on. There were soldiers who were hungry. There were soldiers who were sick. There were soldiers who unfortunately were also dying. But Mary, on top of ignoring that they told her to go away, she built a kitchen and a place for the soldiers to eat. They've been at war, they're tired, they're hungry, they're cold, and they actually need looking after. Now could you imagine if Mary just decided, oh well, do you know what, they don't want me, I'll just stay in Jamaica, like it's fine. They said don't come. What would they have done without Mary? Every morning she got up at 4 o'clock. That's way before any of us get up to come to school in the morning or to come to work. The soldiers were cold and they were hungry, but at that time of the morning the soldiers could smell her good food coming from the kitchen. And they'd come to Mary's kitchen to eat breakfast. So that's just a little bit of the book. If you'd like to find out some more, like I said, it's in Miss Crow's office. Mary Seagull, she was a very brave, courageous and determined woman. And what I most like about this is just because somebody told her no, she never gave up. She knew she wanted to become a nurse. And she said, you know what, I'm going to be a nurse. I don't care who tells me no. In fact, I'm going to get on, not one boat, not 2 boats, but maybe even 3 boats to sail from Jamaica to London and then to Turkey, just to do good and to do right.
Hello, this is Mrs. Regan and this is
Regan.
This is my favourite book and I would like to share a page with you. I am walking with a princess, so I pretended I am one too. But even princesses have to stop to cross the street.
I cross the road safely, Mummy, don't I?
Of course you do, all the time. Asia takes my hand in hers, says, come on Faiza, we speed walk it. 14 steps, 14 lights up to get across. If you would like to know more about this story, go to Miss Crow.
Morning everyone, welcome. It's me again, Mr. Todd. Just want to share with you a little poem I created about Black History Month. It goes something like this, and the title is called Our Time Has Come. We lift up to rise up. Being black is to carry people on our shoulder. Times are no different. We're just older and wiser. We lift up to rise up. The rooftops echo as we walk tall and proud, even though our foreparents were enslaved. Our grace, resilience, and fortitude is unlimited. To understand Black History Month, get on board. Our time has come. The whole world witnessed. Young children, please read about black inventors. Mary W. Jackson, first black female engineer, NASA. Lonnie Johnson created the Super Soaker. We lift up to rise up. Dedicate your life to making a difference. We lift up to rise up. You could be the next inventor. Thank you. It's been a pleasure creating another poem for you all, sharing Black History Month 2020. Thank you. Bye now.
Hello, my name is Coral. I'm the Out of School Care Manager. And we're here to share with you about our favourite books. And one of my favourite books is called You Boy. Now, You Boy reminds me of my nephew called Jarrison. It's very similar. And I'm also going to read you a slight little page from the book. Then one day, Mum said, You boy, if you want to grow tall, you must eat fresh vegetables and fruits every day. Like pumpkin, said You Boy, like pumpkin soup. Pumpkins are good. But spinach, what about spinach, You Boy? Well, spinach is good for you, full of iron. That's why it's important that all our children eat our vegetables and fruits. Thank you.
I've come along to read one of my favourite stories. It's called Hansa's Surprise. I'm going to read you a page of this lovely story. Hansa put 7 delicious fruits in a basket for her friend Akeo. You see all these delicious fruit? There's an orange, there's a banana, pineapple, a guava and avocado. Look at that beautiful, it looks so delicious. If you're interested in looking at this story in full, you could borrow it from the library, or you could go and find Miss Kroll in her office and she will lend you a copy. Okay, thank you.
So now you've had a chance to listen to these wonderful stories from all of our friends around the school. Why don't you see if you've got at home you can find a story or a poem that tells us something about your family or your background that you could maybe bring in and share with the rest of the children in your class. Good luck.